No comment.
I've been on strike. I haven't watched no football at all. I've been on strike. And I'll tell you why I've been on strike. I've been on strike since we was in the World Cup. I know I'm backtracking, but I don't care. I've had enough of football. I wasn't even going to come back. I left it for a few times.
Listen, I had to negotiate.
I'll tell you what,
it cost us a few bob getting
it.
It cost you.
I had to work it for a couple of weeks.
A few bob in food, I'm telling you.
We've got 1,400 weight across buns here.
Oh, the R&Rs are back.
Do you know what? It was absolutely, I thought, our biggest chance of winning the World Cup. I was so excited a few months. I thought we was going to crack it. And it was everyone excited about us getting into the quarterfinals, and I thought our big chance was completely wasted.
Sorry, Ash, you all right there, mate?
Yeah, I just got a bit excited, you know.
What do you think about this, Ash? He's obviously
no, I mean, when I was excited like you before, you know, I even said, we went, and then when I saw the quality of some of the others, like France and Belgium, basically, I thought, yeah, we're not in their league, and you know, we were lucky, and we had a easy draw, didn't we?
We had a good draw.
Until it got...
Yeah, if you tell you got to play Croatia in the semi-final and get to a World Cup final, you'll take that all day long, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, Rick, you look proper depressed,
I'm
mate.
really depressed about it because everyone's acting like we've had this massive achievement getting in the quarterfinals. That was our chance. This is the year we could have won it.
Are you trying to deflect from West Ham United?
No, yes. I'll get on to West Ham. I'll get on to West Ham.
That's what happened. That's why West Ham messed up.
Let me ask you this question. See, Raheem Sterling, every time I hear his name mentioned outside football, he's got a really, really good reputation of being a really nice fella.
Yes.
He's a great player, you know, at club level. He don't stop scoring. He makes great runs. But when he plays for England, he makes these fantastic runs. He gets the ball, and just when he should do the business, he trips over his own feet.
Fluffs it. No.
Right? Yeah. And so if someone keeps doing that consistently, you only play players on blob. You've got to, with any sport, you use the players who are on blob. And a couple of times, you know, my favourite player in the country is Rashford. And I can't believe he scored one of the best goals in the World Cup. Was he injured? We didn't see him. We didn't hardly see him anymore. They kept putting him on a few minutes here, a few minutes there. Loftus-Cheek, when he was on, he was running at the players, and both of them on together was dangerous. And I thought, why are we just keeping, you know, Sterling? Is it because he's a nice fella? What's it all about? Oh?
It's just his finishing was rubbish, but he was still even in the matches.
I think he caused problems because of his pace. That's why he was left in.
Yeah,
his finishing was awful, but it's the pace of him.
He's causing problems. I understand what you're saying, and it looked great. The runs look fantastic, but unless there's any finish to it,
he should have passed it.
It's not going anywhere.
That's always been his problem. That's all. Just at Manchester City, over the spread of the season, he gets lots and lots of chances.
Okay.
So he'll score goals. If he plays for England, he might get one chance, two chances, which he'll miss. If he gets 5 or 6, he'll score a goal. And Man City make that many chances for him. Yeah, so, and I think if you're playing Bleever on blob, he usually, you're right with saying, when he's playing for Man City, he is on blob. He is playing really well. So
you cannot play for Man City and not be on blob.
Well, exactly. So you play for England, you expect him to do the same things. But he just needs more chances. He's not a great finisher.
Can Liverpool pip City this year?
I think they can.
That's my dark horse, so to speak.
Chelsea could.
100%.
I prefer their attacking force.
Oh, they're fantastic. The trio up front, Firmino, Sané and Mo Salah. I think they're the best in the world at the minute. They're just on fire.
Mo Salah's a bit special.
Oh, he's proper. As you say, he's proper.
He wasn't a World Cup Golden Boot winner, though, was he?
Did he get injured in
Harry
that?
Kane.
Oh, was he?
Oh, right.
And rightly so.
Exactly. Yeah. 6 goals. It's all right, isn't it?
God, look, that's what you come in for, to say that.
So I'm going home now.
Yeah, you can go now. Mic drop. See you later.
Yeah, and he seemed happy with that. You know, he didn't matter that he hadn't won the World Cup.
No, of course he's a striker. They're built differently. They're more selfish and they're more. Yeah. They say the right things on camera, don't they, Ledge? But inwardly, you'll be like, I'll go to
I'd probably play with the best, and he was exactly the same. Yeah. We lost 4-3, but I got hat-trick, so... You
don't tell the public that.
Who's to blame, lads?
Yeah, exactly. I've done my bit. And that's why strikers look at it, Rick. You're laughing, but that's what they do, man.
And that is good.
But it's right, really.
It's not that job.
His job's to score goals. That's what his job is. The defender's his job to stop him.
So going back to the Man City question that you said about Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
Let me ask you guys this. So does that mean that Man City's a better team than England?
Oh, yeah, of course so. If Man City played England, Man City would beat England.
There's no doubt about that.
Do you want to think about that first, Ledge?
Man City would beat most international teams.
Yeah.
In my opinion, yeah. Of course
Well,
they
even
would,
the
of course they
Faroe
would, of
Islands.
course they would. No chance against them.
It wouldn't have been like in the old days, would it? 30 years ago, or whatever. But that's all changed around, hasn't it now?
Yeah, you listen. The way you look at when you look at two teams playing against each other, you'd say, you're looking at England and how many England players will get in a Man City team?
True. Not many.
Not many.
Not many.
Very
at all.
few. Harry Kane. But
After that, you're struggling.
But you got
to go
Aguero,
well.
so
yeah.
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So there isn't many. So that's why you look at it, would they get in their team? I don't think they would. So
But I think that's that going back to that, Rick. Hence why maybe Sterling, like Les said, needs about 5 or 6 chances to score.
I know that, but then what I'm saying is that wasn't working. So if you watch it a couple of times, you watch a couple of matches and it's not working.
You say
you've
it
got to
wasn't
change
working,
it.
Rick, but it got to the World Cup semi-final. I know everyone will say we didn't play anyone, but you can only play who's in front of you. So it
Yeah.
actually did get us to a World Cup semi-final. So
But
it
is that
was
good
working.
enough? Is that good enough?
Well, for that team, the team we've got,
Yeah.
yeah. God, everyone's happy. Did you see the reaction when we
Are
got
you
home?
happy?
Well, listen, I expected them to get the quarters.
yeah.
So, yeah, I'm happy with the team we had.
So
I'm
they
delighted.
exceeded your expectations.
Regardless of the draw, because you can only beat who's in front of you. That's nothing to do with us, the draw.
No, of course not. No.
It's the fact that actually we got to a World Cup semi-final when nobody expected to do that.
So all right. So let me go back to my one simple question then. Why was Rashford on the bench? And people listening, our listeners, can someone come in and answer that question for me? Because I don't see why you put someone that dangerous who's already proved himself.
And he had a
with
good
fantastic
build up to the
goal.
World Cup as well, didn't
Fantastic. I don't get it. I really don't get it. When we've got someone who's really good, I've always believed it, and I said it at the time. We're not this country. We're not winners. We love a loser.
Maybe that was it. Maybe he had some sort of problem, with the big occasion as well.
Who?
Do you know what I mean?
It's
Sterling.
Sterling.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a goal.
No, I don't. I might be comfortable playing with Man City and the spotlight's on you and you're playing in the World Cup. And
Yeah.
I just don't think he's a good finisher.
Yeah.
I think he causes
not a natural
problems
finisher.
for his
He's not a natural
with his
finisher.
pace and his movement, but
It's all right
his
when he-
final ball and his final goal
It's
is-
fantastic, and and if he laid it off, brilliant. But if you're gonna
Exactly,
if you're gonna have a pop yourself and fall over your own feet each time, and you're talking about half a dozen times on the spin. You go, he's got the ball, go on. Oh, here we go.
But the thing is, you get certain players who are natural finishers, Rick.
Yeah.
Who are natural finishers.
Yeah.
But,
Gary Dockey.
the legend.
Going on about Gary Dockett. Only 5 minutes.
So you got natural finishers: Harry Kane, Aguero,
Charlie George.
Charlie George.
Charlie George.
Natural finishers.
He was a player, Charlie.
But you know what, Sterling,
Yeah.
right? When he's on his run, you're not thinking; it's just instinct, isn't it? But
Yeah,
then when
but
he gets
he's
the
a
goal,
dribbler. He's a dribbler.
Yeah, but then when you get a goal, you've got to think, where am I going to put it? And that's when he goes.
Listen, the
all-
way I look at the way you look at finishes, the way I've always looked at them is if they were going through 1-on-1 and you as a defender, would you bring him down to get yourself sent off but stop a goal? I would let Sterling go through because I think he'll miss.
Yeah, me too.
Well, even him scoring 20 goals last season.
Yeah, but
I'd let him nutmeg me over West Ham
I'd never-
Park,
yeah.
and I still wouldn't
Yeah.
fancy him scoring.
Exactly. Yeah, I think going through one, you can tell. I
like
think
the goal.
you can tell what players will 1-on-1 will. Because as Ash says, he has to think about what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Where
If he does
finishes
it,
come instantly.
instinctively, and it comes to him and he gets it and he bangs it, he's good. When he has to think, hang on, the keeper's there. Shall I go round him? Shall I slide it through him? Shall I chip it over him?
But you was a similar player
think he's
to
struggling.
a Sterling in your heyday, so to speak. You was. You was.
He had no pace.
Jesus.
Oh, that was all right. He
Had
could move a
great
little
pace.
bit. When he went wearing them tight shorts, he
Still
could
got
move a
great
little
pace.
bit. What was
your-
mate? We soon
What was
find
your?
out.
What was your?
I think I was about finishing them.
It was the 100-yard dash in your day, wasn't it? What was your time?
Ah, he's scared to there, Ledge.
That's a bit spiteful,
Oh, he's
but I like
smashed
it.
there, mate.